So it's winter now, and you're wondering, what do I do with my garden? Lots of um, experts will tell you that you should have already cleaned up and stuff. I'm just showing mine so you can see what it looks like. I left my leaves and stuff to help um, build up the soil and organic matter in the soil. That will decompose. I ran it over with a lawnmower and put it on there for mulch, and also, like I said, to build up the um, organic matter in the soil. So what can you do in the garden in the winter? You can go through it, see what the leafless roses, if your roses go leafless, look like, such as this rose here is Tuscany Superb. Um, I've also left some of the summer annuals, such as the salvias, to hopefully spread seed. I noticed this summer that we had quite a few hummingbirds come through, and they really liked the red salvia. So I guess we will see if they spread seed and sprout next spring. Um, you can also, during the winter, prepare for what you're going to do coming this spring. Um, I think that with the way that things are currently going and prices are currently increasing, we probably won't see a decrease in that anytime soon. So it might be a good idea to start thinking about potentially incorporating other things such as annuals. Like I said, there's some red salvia, there's zinnias that I got. If you see the green stuff right there, that is actually dianthus that I had. That's still blooming, but probably not for much longer, seeing how we're predicting single-digit temperatures in the next 72 hours. All the new growth that's starting again will probably stop that sooner or later. Another thing you can do during the winter is pull any weeds that you missed as you're walking through the garden. Here's the nice Father Hugo rose. Wow, easy for me to say. Showing off its reddish, purplish stems there. Honestly, truthfully, I think that if you decide that you're going to add other stuff such as flowers and like non-rose flowers, because yes, roses are flowers, but non-rose flowers, why not incorporate vegetables and fruits? I mean, if you garden in containers, you could probably put little containers inside the bigger containers and have small vegetables such as lettuce or garlic or something like that in those little containers. That way you're not ripping up the roots every time you harvest the garlic, at least. Or I guess if you're growing lettuce, you're probably not ripping up roots anyway. But honestly, truthfully, I think the way that things may need to head could lead toward multiple types of gardening in the same beds, such as, like I said, adding vegetables. I mean, this stuff here is in the broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprout family, and the seeds actually came from a birdseed mix that my daughter spilled everywhere. But it's grown quite nicely. It's going to flower. Well, if it wasn't going to get cold, it was going to flower. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend like growing massive vegetables such as tomatoes amongst your roses, though I might try that just to see what happens. But lettuce, spinach, I've got mint right here. Yes, I know mint can kind of take over, but I'm keep an eye on it and be diligent on that one. It's more hopefully to be a scent deterrent for rabbits. Which, I mean, this particular one is doing fine. You can also add violas, which that's what that is, or pansies. We have some dogs that keep running over that. That's why that's not blooming. But you can put black-eyed Susans, which are, there's some, hang on, where is it? Some black-eyed Susans here. That's the flower stalk. Just make it where it's not just one single bed. I think that might be the future of rose gardening anyway, or gardening in general. Might be an increase of multiple types of plants. You can grow chives, which you can throw in cooking and stuff like that. They're a little battered, but here are some chives that we have. Also, if you let the chives go, if they're the plain regular onion chives, they flower pink. We have some garlic chives somewhere. They flower white. So they do add interesting flowers. Throw some carrot seed out and let it germinate. There's an iris up in there. The strap-like leaves above the dianthus. So yeah, that's multiple things you can do in a rose garden. During the winter, you can look around, see what it looks like to plan out what you're going to do, like I said, in the spring. And even if the ground's not frozen, you could probably at this time still get away with planting some bulbs such as daffodils, tulips, and things like that as well. If you have any other ideas what you can do in your rose garden or garden in general during the winter, please comment. If you like this video, click like. Thank you for your time and have a good day.